I see why motherfuckers be musty. Cause this fucking deodorant higher than a motherfucker. Like, why the fuck am I paying $16 to smell like some coconut castor?
Fine. So PPI data came in month over month at a 0.9% increase. This was expected to be at 0.2%. Also came in at a 0.
Yo, in 2025, there's a new standard of living in the United States, and they need to get with the program. Why do I say this? When you look at the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, there was a certain standard of living, and most people lived at or above that standard.
Measures the cost of goods and services purchased directly from producers. Economists were expecting a 0.2% month-over-month change, but instead we got 0.9% month-over-month.
Take a quick look at some of the categories that had the biggest price increases. These are
2024 was bad, but 2025, oh my God. It's like you walk into a luxury department store and eggs and bread and milk, those are luxury items.
Some fruit, some meat, maybe a juice or two, and now your whole check gone. Ladies, how we supposed to keep up our bad bitch routine when eggs damn near $9 and apartments want $1,900 for a fucking studio with roaches and thin ass walls? Like bitches trying to glow up, but the economy got us eating ramen in a face mask.
Why they gotta make us look like that? Like who told them that like who told AI that was the average black woman? Welcome back to another episode on the Economic Lens, where we go over everything economic, especially inflation in and around America, right? So before we get started, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that you're always updated on our content. And without further ado, let's get right into it.
No cap, I didn't understand at first, but I see why now. I see why motherfuckers be musty. Cause this fucking deodorant higher than a motherfucker. Like, why the fuck am I paying $16 to smell like some coconut castaway? Why the fuck am I paying $60 to smell like some motherfucking Maverick musk? I don't know what the fuck Maverick or musk is. Like, the fuck? I'm already a man though. So why the fuck do I have to pay $15 to smell like a man? Like, the fuck, I'm already a man though. Like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't understand it at first, but I see why motherfuckers be musty. Like, and then this shit high as fuck. This weak ass Old Spice, this shit need to be $2. The fuck, I don't give a fuck if it's a triple pack. The fuck, they got Old Spice Zero and shit. Like, how the fuck you charging for diet fucking deodorant? The fuck?
The inflation data today for PPI came in super hot, and the markets took a big fat dump initially, but I think things are actually fine. So PPI data came in month over month at a 0.9% increase. This was expected to be at 0.2%. Also came in at a 0.9% increase for core PPI as well, also expected to be at 0.2%. That's a really big miss. And also, if you don't know what PPI inflation is, it is the measurement of the cost of goods experienced in business-to-business transactions. So again, a manufacturer purchasing raw materials from another company before they make something to push that product onto us, right? So PPI is a measurement of inflation to come for us consumers because businesses push off those costs to maintain their profit margins. Now, the reason why I say this might not be a big deal is because that data came out at 8:30. Markets took a big fat dump and have kind of corrected a bit, but at 9:45 at every single day, or on every single day, the Fed CME updates the odds of us getting rate cuts in September. This potentially had the impact of really lowering the odds of us getting rate cuts in December, but apparently not. Because the odds of us getting rate cuts only fell from 96.2% down to 94.6%. So it looks like the market, despite that hotter inflation from a PPI standpoint, still says rate cuts are expected in September.
Yo, in 2025, there's a new standard of living in the United States, and they need to get with the program. Why do I say this? When you look at the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, there was a certain standard of living, and most people lived at or above that standard. And it just feels like in today's time, it feels like most people have been living below today's standards. And that's what I think most of the complaining is coming from for most people. So as an American, things are definitely getting more advanced, more modern, but we're not really able to enjoy them because it's like kind of out of our grasp. But when you look at people from the 80s and 90s, their standard of living, they were able to grasp it and enjoy it. So that's the point I'm getting. I think is, the mishandling of taxes in our government, but y'all let me know what y'all think it is.
Tariff inflation is here and it showed up strong, so let's review. Today we got a huge jump in wholesale inflation, which measures the cost of goods and services purchased directly from producers. Economists were expecting a 0.2% month-over-month change, but instead we got 0.9% month-over-month.
Take a quick look at some of the categories that had the biggest price increases. These are food, wholesale electronics, and some of the financial industry.
This is definitely not good news for the September rate cut situation. We're still likely to get a 25 basis point cut, but the 50 basis point cut is probably not going to happen. Again, this is because inflation is now going the wrong way.
I really like this point from Stephen Stanley at Santander. He says that there is more coming in terms of tariff-related price increases. I think he's absolutely right. I think it's just now starting to show up in the data. My microphone died, so we're going without. Markets were okay today. They started off in the red, as you can see right here, but we actually recovered some ground towards the end of the day. Some earnings and company news. Tesla launched their robo-taxis in New York City. Their stock was down about 1% today. Interesting news surrounding Intel. If you'll remember last week, Trump called for the CEO to step down because of his past ties to China, but it looks like now he's looking to actually get a stake in this American company to try and boost and bolster American manufacturing of chips. This is in line with Trump's recent unprecedented actions. For example, he has a golden ticket for Nippon Steel to be able to sway the steel company. He also is forcing NVIDIA and AMD to give 15% of their revenues from China back to him, and now he wants a stake in Intel. Very interesting. We will definitely be seeing more of these interesting deals in the future. So just like we expected, tariff-induced inflation is starting to show up in the data. There will be more to come. I don't think this is the end. I think as tariffs get set in stone and they start to seep into the economies, this will show up even more prevalently in the future. So that's something to watch out for and follow for more market updates. I will have my microphone charged next time.
How comes no one is talking about how expensive it is to grocery shop in 2025? Like, I know 2024 was bad, but 2025? Oh my God. It's like you walk into a luxury department store and eggs and bread and milk, those are luxury items that you are being shaken down for. I feel as if when I do go grocery shopping, and best believe I do go often because I have a kid, I feel as if I have to be budgeting like I'm going on a vacation. I spend more in groceries than I pay for my electricity bill, my water bill, my gas bill, combined when I go grocery shopping. And I do this twice per month, okay? And I know you have the ones who go out there very often, but I'm not made of that type of money, okay?
They say inflation.
It's like, what did people expect from the tariffs, though? What did people expect to happen when everything that was promised to you cost money? But yet somehow people thought that they were going to save money and pay less for things. Like, nah, it's just going to keep going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And it's never going back down. Like, that's just not an option. Especially not groceries. Especially with the immigration thing going on. Groceries definitely not going back down. Because if I get out there to go get some strawberries, oh no, I need 20 something out. I need it's 2025. I need something serious. Now you can't pay me $5 now. Not to do that. Nah, I can't do it.
Nah, yeah, we live in a different time period.
Yeah, I can't do it. We won't be doing that. That's what we won't be doing. You know what I'm saying? We won't be doing that. But
is cooling, but groceries and gas prices are still rising. Inflation hit 2.6% in June. Despite that little dip, everyone's celebrating that in groceries. You might hear politicians talk about a strong economy, but typical Americans aren't seeing it. Panel polls show 60% blame the Trump-era tariffs for their higher bills. The Fed stubbornly held interest rates at 4.5% once again, even though two governors publicly dissented, citing a weak job market and slow hiring percent. But meanwhile, my paycheck disappears before the month ends. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's all of us paying for politics with our wallets. Anyone else feel like nothing's really getting better?
Hey yo, let's talk real life. Niggas out here struggling just to eat and keep a roof over their head, and nobody's saying it loud enough. You ever look at your little receipt from the grocery store and be like, how the fuck did I just spend $137 and got damn near nothing in the cart? Some fruit, some meat, maybe a juice or two, and now your whole check gone. Ladies, how we supposed to keep up our bad bitch routine when eggs damn near $9 and apartments want $1,900 for a fucking studio with roaches and thin ass walls? Like bitches trying to glow up, but the economy got us eating ramen in a face mask.
I just want to say this. So if we look at the first comment, it says, "Baby, you need to tell it how it is. In education, these people will really see the light." And then the caption is very real. But if you look right under the original sound for Vanessa, the creator is labeled as AI generated. This AI stuff is kind of scary if you ask me.
Yeah, I thought the last video was AI too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this AI stuff is getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, AI making videos. AI going through inflation. Well, let's let AI say what they gotta say.
How you gonna tell a nigga be a man and pay the bills when rent looking like a mortgage and jobs paying less than the price of toilet paper? This inflation shit hitting everybody. Scammers, hustlers, 9-to-5ers, strippers, single moms, broke students, even rich folks crying about it quietly behind closed doors. And these politicians, they up there talking in circles arguing about budgets and taxes while bitches can't even afford to make a fucking sandwich with meat and cheese. You used to be able to finesse a full meal off $10. Now you need a strategy, a coupon code, and a prayer just to get lunch. And housing, don't get me started. Niggas out here sleeping in their car while luxury condos getting built every block. Shit don't add up. Landlords acting like they offering 5-star resorts, but the paint chipping, water brown, and Wi-Fi don't even reach the back room. You grinding, you working, you hustling, and still barely surviving. How the fuck is that normal? So let's talk about it. How you navigating this economy right now? What sacrifices you making just to keep shit afloat? Drop a comment. Have you had to downgrade anything just to survive? What you think the government, or even we as a community, need to be doing right now to fix this shit? And if you still living off your mama and don't pay no bills, just say you blessed and go. Tag a bitch who mastered the food stamps flip like it's an Olympic sport. A nigga who paying $2,300 for rent and don't even got a doorman or a damn dishwasher. And what's the move for the future? This one gonna touch everybody, from the broke to the bougie. Cause if your pockets ain't feeling this pressure, you probably in denial or in Dubai. So let's talk real shit. Inflation hitting like a breakup, and the hood feel it first and the worst.
What I'm about to say, maybe
Real quick, I gotta say something else about the AI thing. Why they gotta make us look like that? Like, who told them that? Like, who told AI that was the average black woman?
Not black people.
Like,
not a black person.
Like who did that? Whoever that was.
Y'all wrong.
I'm gonna need to see about that, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, what's wrong with y'all?
Probably not even a black person channel.
All right, like, come on, man. Vanessa, like, finessing the hell out of something, man. That's wild.
You did the stamp flip.
All right, like, come on, man. Like, we don't even get food stamps like that. Like, what you mean?
Damn.
Like, we don't get food stamps. We right here. We don't get food stamps. We don't get food stamps, right?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on. So, put it in the comments. Let us know. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. But, man, until the next one, you guys have a blessed one. This has been the Economic Lens.